Hi guys, and welcome to Friday Feels Women's Empowerment segment with your host me, Nicole Giddens, my co-host Brooke White, and today we have Tiffany Lanza with us. She's a branding and boudoir photographer, and she does amazing work. We're going to flash some pictures on the screen throughout our interview with her. But first, we'd like to start off with our little icebreaker. We were looking up some psychology today stuff, and I wanted to get your opinion on it. Okay. And we were looking at what women need that men don't.
Big one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think are some things, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Emotionally, physically.
We need touch,
yep,
definitely.
That's true.
And I don't mean like the sexual touch. I mean like, let me give
Intimacy.
you a hug. Let
Yep.
me
Comfort.
let me caress your face. Let me the little things. I think that's like so important. I think meeting all of your senses essentially in a way is so important to us as a woman.
And what it said, the article said that we use more of the mirror neurons in our brain for emotional response and intimacy, stuff like that. So no, that's very correct. And that, I mean, that's pretty obvious too. Women are just nurturers, right? What else do you think that we need physically?
Physically? Well, there's a lot of things we need physically.
I'm talking about like one of the things said rest.
Rest.
Oh, we'll
gosh,
keep it.
yeah.
We'll
We
keep
just
it
need rest.
PG-13
right now. Right now we need sleep.
Oh God, yes, sleep.
No, women need more rest than men. We require more hours of rest. So I tell my husband this all the time. I don't know if I'm gonna have to show him this article or not.
I tell my kids
literally.
this.
I love that because I think we're flipped in my house. Like we need to flip back.
Oh, really?
I get less sleep. He's the one who's out cold.
Yeah,
right.
And that's always when you first have your kids and stuff too. I mean, the roles are starting to shift a little bit with more women working and stuff, but. You know, we are the nurturers, and I think we just want to be there more for our kids, where a man can be a little bit more less respondent and let the baby cry it out or tough him up or however they want to look at that. Okay, and then what do women need more than men in business?
Business.
Oh.
Business. I think women need to be taken more seriously.
Exactly.
That's the number one.
Exactly.
Respect.
Respect.
Respect, because you really have to prove yourself as a woman in business.
You do.
Really, and especially if you've got, you know, if you're attractive at all, it's like all of a sudden they just think you're stupid.
Yeah, we're not.
You got to talk. You got to almost like do a whole entire presentation for an entire week of yourself, displaying all your knowledge to be taken seriously.
Very true.
I mean, it is very true. What was the other things that we were looking at? Oh, emotional stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say words.
Words. That's it. That was it. So
yes, you're pretty.
Well,
you look good today.
Those are good.
You're doing this so well. Oh my God, how did you handle
compliments?
Yes.
Reassurance.
Yes, we do
for
need
sure.
that as women.
Another thing they had said about words is that men tend to say vocally meaner words than women whenever they're like in a conflict. Women seem to shut down more.
Yeah, women.
I think I'm the opposite of that.
I think I've been both.
I'm more. I am like I think I'm more the opposite. Like my husband's more the one who shuts down, and I'm the one who will just throw something, and then I'm like, that came out of my mouth. I'm so sorry.
So if I meet your husband and he has a bump on the head, I'll know where it came.
I'm not even passing. He didn't say much.
Yeah, no, he's like super quiet.
She's like.
Yeah, he's like super quiet. So it's like me, I'm the one who kind of I think ends up like, we need to talk about this, and then I say too much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we are definitely more vocal just when it comes to communication. Men don't have to speak near as much as we do.
No.
We overanalyze things sometimes a little bit too much. Guys can kind of let some things go. But yeah, when they were saying men tend to be more comfortable vocalizing anger than women. In an aggressive manner, more in a physicality type retrospect than women, which is obvious. And then they also had men are more of the providers, and then women are more the nurturers.
True.
Right? You know, so, and I think that's, you know, why they're so defensive, because they're supposed to protect and provide, you know, so it's just a part of their personalities, maybe. I don't know, or maybe they were just born to be.
But I feel like the lines are blurring on that one a little bit.
I know they are.
Like I feel like it used to be very cut and dry.
Yeah.
Like women nurtured and men provided. But I feel like I was raised by a single mom. So, I mean, yes, my dad paid child support, and yes, my dad was in my life, and he was a wonderful person. But like, no, my mom had to figure out how to make us survive. Like that was, you know.
In the article with the psychology, is, you know, it's the history behind the primitive retrospective of our lives, you know, where it all stemmed from. And when we all first started out, it was the women took care of the children and stayed home, and the men went out and hunted and worked and all that good stuff. So I think,
kind
you know,
different now.
Yeah, it's way different now.
I mean,
you almost can't have a household without 2 incomes anymore,
or 3 jobs.
Yeah.
If you got one person making the living.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have to, like you're saying, single parents. I mean, it's not just women. There's men out there that are single parents, and I mean, it takes a village, but I mean, you got to be able to create that village too, because it's ultimately you that's providing for every single thing. So it's hard, but
yeah. And I don't understand still why, even though things have shifted in the atmosphere that women do work more, it still seems like we do more housework.
Oh, I am always doing that too. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
I feel lucky in that regard. I do housework, yes, but he does his share,
which is nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. My husband, he's really good about building things, fixing
I can
things.
vouch for that.
He will clean, you know, if I'm at work for a shift, but majority of it, it's definitely all on. It's definitely all on me.
Well, when I walk in the door, everything's still where it was when I left, so I only have the little minions that help.
Oh, do they have chores?
Oh God, do they have chores? We split everything.
That's awesome.
They're old enough to help Mom, and they need to. I mean, that's one thing. I think. Well, my mom would vouch for this. She sheltered me. I was an only child, so she did everything. My kids, they don't have that, you know, because I don't have another, you know, person to help me on the other side. So it's like, y'all got to help me to get, you know, we got to do this together type thing. So yeah, they do a lot, but I don't try to put too much on them for their ages, you know, but they help.
Yeah, my mom did everything, but my mom's just obsessive compulsive and a control
freak. Oh, that's why
OCD.
I love
even
my mom.
If I did do something, she would take control over it and redo it. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She'd have me fold like a whole basket of laundry just to give me something to do, and then come right behind me and redo the whole thing. And I'm like, but I just work so hard. Oh no, it's got to be just right.
That's how it posted.
It's the number 2 fold.
It's not one. It's number 2. It's 3 folds.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself and how you got involved in photography, and where did it all start for you?
So I have been a photographer for the past 6-7 years now, something around there. It all blurs together at one point. But I started in photography because I love people. I just love people, and I love dealing with people, and I was looking for something that involved people, but involved me having my own space and my own time, and being able to have my own schedule, and that was like the end goal. So I started doing it, and I started doing what everybody does, which is get a camera and you start shooting kids, right? And then you start moving on to your friends' families, and then you start advertising families. And then I learned I didn't want to do families anymore. Like, I still do them, but it's not my focus. And I ended up stumbling into boudoir first. Actually, I was talking about this today with a friend of mine. We were talking about how I did this shootout. I put it on for a bunch of photographers, and I've always considered myself somebody who was never like super sexy and didn't really understand that vibe of it. So I was like, I could never be a boudoir photographer, and I would tell people that I could never do that. Never say you can't.
True.
Because it'll happen.
Well, your photos were, they're
speak
amazing.
Volumes.
Well, it's the growth that happened. It's what I went through. I went from watching these women, these beautiful, because I hired models for the first one, and watching these beautiful plus size models, just the way they moved, the confidence they had, the way they felt. I remember thinking like, wow, like if you could bottle that, people would pay for that.
Yeah.
Like just what they have learned. And they learned it by shooting and figuring out what they're comfortable with and what they're not comfortable with and what position is comfortable and what they look good. And it's like this whole process. Well, I decided then I was totally into boudoir and I had to like figure this out, but I had to figure me out. So I teamed up with a group of photographers, and one of the weekends we all started like, hey, let's shoot each other to try out some new things. So we did that. And so I got a few shots from one of the girls and I started editing them. And my husband, who like was like, wait, is that you? Yes. And he was like, where's the rest? And I was like, really? He was like, where's the more? I said, oh, well, I'd asked you before if you wanted to do this. And he was like, you told me no. You said you didn't want this. And he was like, wow, I have to give you yes.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, it's a gift for both of
it is.
For the whole entire couple.
It totally is. And so I started realizing that what I had put in my head on him had nothing to do with him. It all had to do with me. So my inner growth began. And so my boudoir kind of blossomed along with it. So now what's really cool is I can put people in these positions and I watch them start from totally self-conscious, totally not sure what they got themselves into, wondering if they should run out the door because they don't know what they're doing, to at the end they're throwing the bra across the room and jumping into these poses and so excited, and they leave like glowing. Like, you know when people talk about pregnant women glowing?
Oh.
There's a boudoir glow.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
definitely.
It's like
it's that confidence.
Yes. It's like you can feel them.
Yeah.
It's like I can feel your energy from across the room. And it's amazing to watch. The transformation is just beautiful.
It's empowering.
It is.
It really, really is. And your branding photos are also really amazing. I love the concepts you use, and your rain photos are so cool. You come up with some really neat stuff.
Well, I try to do what we could do during COVID. And one thing we have here in Texas is rain.
Yes, yes.
And we're outside. So I was like, why not have rain shoots?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
And that's such a great idea.
Those have stuck. Like, those are now add-ons for whatever somebody wants to do. We could do rain boudoir shoots. We can do rain branding shoots, whatever it is. I love my branding, though. I don't think I could have been as good as I am with branding had I not done the boudoir first, because I feel like I learned to capture the femininity of a woman.
You did.
And I feel like by doing that and transferring it to my branding, I'm able to actually pull out their brand and their femininity and their strong, just raw woman strength and kind of package it all together in this beautiful little package to sell what they need to sell or to show what they need to show. And I love branding. It's so fun. So fun.
People can just be so vulnerable, you know, and for you to bring out, you know, confidence and get them less insecure of themselves, that's such a huge deal.
Yeah. I mean, I love your pictures, of course, because I mean, you took mine.
Thank you.
Just saying. And they're beautiful. I love all of the pictures. You took my kids too, and they're
And you can tell you really love your work.
Yes, that's
when you're
another
when
thing.
you're, you know, she took my pictures as well, and just when you're trying to give feedback and suggested poses and stuff like that, and you just get so into it, and you're very charismatic, and you're glowing, and you know people can feed off of that. You know that energy is transferred, you know, both ways.
You know what's really cool? When I shoot, I tend to tell people how gorgeous they are the whole time, right? Yes. Both of you know this.
Yes.
Well, in a way, I consider myself, I kind of, and this sounds weird, but I don't know how else to put it in words, so I apologize for the words that come with it. But I fall in love a little bit with everybody that I shoot because I spend so much time getting to know their features, the way that they move, the way that they think, the way that they're wanting to be presented versus the way that they really, their personality is presented, and melding that together. So even when I'm editing, like I find like I'm smiling when I'm editing their photos because like I'm like, oh, I remember they did this really cute little smile thing. Like I love people. See, that's what it comes down to. I love people.
And you love making people happy. So hold that thought. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna keep talking to this young lady right here. Y'all stay tuned.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. Find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
And welcome back to the Women's Empowerment segment. We have Tiffany Lanza here, branding photographer, and we were just talking to her about a new concept that she's brought in for the holidays at an area in Conroe. And I want you to tell our audience a little bit about that.
So I am not a family photographer, but this time of year I tend to offer them just because why not, right? It's what we do as women. We want to have pictures with our kids, right?
Yes.
So I rented this beautiful place called Oak Atelier. It has a glass house.
I just love the name of it.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
And I love the word atelier.
Yeah.
I actually named part of my company on my website that just because I love the word.
Yeah.
But
it just sounds fancy.
But I'm gonna do family photos there, and I'm actually booked up for the year, and I want to do next year again because it was fun. But I bought this beautiful green couch to put in. It's a white room with white curtains hanging down.
So pretty.
And I mean, the ceiling's glass, the walls are glass, the doors are glass, everything is glass. It's beautiful, and it's surrounded by trees.
Yep.
And it's just beautiful. So it'll be all of my clients will get the indoor version of the photos. They'll get out right in front of it, and then they'll get kind of out in the trees. So it'll be kind of like a mixture of all.
Right.
It's going to be so much fun.
I love that. And I love that it's a timeless piece. So we were talking about, no Christmas trees or red bows or bells or anything like that. So people can use it all year round. That's such a great idea. It sounds great.
I'm excited.
I just tried to book, and she's booked up for the year. I got to wait till next year.
Just saying. I can't wait.
That's amazing. Another thing that we were discussing on break was the competitive nature that women have with each other and why it is so very important for women's empowerment these days. And you had made a statement, and I want you to elaborate on that, women feel like they need to be harder on other women to keep them rising above.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I feel like workplace is hard. There's the good old boys club a lot of times in at least offices that I've worked in, and trying to get into that club is next to impossible because you are not a good old boy and you are not invited to that club. So as a woman, the way you stand out is you have to stand above all.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, some women deem that as I must step on you to get there. Mm-hmm. And those women are toxic because it's really a group effort. It's the women banding together and having the good old girls club.
Yes.
And coming together and saying, let's do this, and let's show them that we got this. Mm-hmm. And we can support each other without throwing each other under the bus, and just make it happen.
Yeah,
and that's true. Upper management too, because if you put a competitive nature on the whole entire staff, especially if it's majority women, oh my God, talk about a cat fight. I mean, I've worked in that type of environment before, and it is no fun. Mm-hmm. And there was a colleague of mine, and she saw me going through it. And this was one of the things that ignited the whole women's empowerment passion behind, what we're doing today, is that she supported me so much. And she was my biggest cheerleader. And she brought me other, connections with people to help me flourish in my business. With never asked for a referral incentive. I offered it to her. No way she wouldn't take it. She was just so kind and so successful. And I really, really, to this day, just really look up to this chick. She's just amazing. We need to have her on the show.
Yeah.
But, you know, I thought there's so much power behind helping others. God put us on this earth to help each other, not to knock each other down. That's not how you rise. You know, what you put out in the universe, you get back. If you're toxic, I feel bad for you.
Me too.
Because karma is real.
Oh, it is.
You know,
you have to bring
really
each other
is.
up.
Yeah. And this world is gigantic.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody.
There is.
Yes.
You know?
Even in my industry, I mean, there's room for everyone.
Yes.
Stop being nasty.
Yeah, well, I think sales is the worst.
It is the worst. And,
I have worked in sales, and that's insane. Like,
but you know what I will say? If you're good, you don't have to step on anyone.
That's right.
So there's that too.
That's
You
right.
know, I don't have to. You can be genuine, and it comes back. You know, just take care of your people, and you don't have to step on anybody to get where you want to go. So there's that too.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think, it's just important with anybody in business. I love networking. I love the whole concept of just bringing different people together. And I think that's why I just love PR. I love introducing people to people to help them flourish. It just makes me so happy. You know, when you see those connections made, and then the next thing you know, they're meeting all these people and they're on all these platforms, and they shoot you a text thanking you so much for introducing me to so-and-so. It means a lot to people when you go out and reach out to help them, and they don't forget it.
No.
And it always comes around full circle. It's just creating that integrity. I wish that there was more out there like that. I think COVID might have shifted the climate a little bit.
COVID did
with
a lot.
helping each other. What do you guys think?
I think COVID did a lot. I agree.
COVID did a lot.
Well, I think Harvey did a couple years ago.
Well, that definitely brought a
Yes.
lot
Yes,
of
it
people
did.
together. Oh, people that you would never imagine.
Yes, and I think COVID
We all need to remember that
too.
now.
But I think COVID has also messed with it because it's messed with so many businesses.
It
that
has.
It's also made people more on guard
Yeah.
and more territorial a little bit too. So I think there's a mix.
Right.
It depends on what side of the ball you hit.
Yeah, it's been definitely a
If you're a
big
business
deal
owner,
this year.
if you're a business owner and you come out of COVID and you're still doing okay, good for you, because the marketplace has dwindled down to nothing, and your business should really thrive. If you've held on tight, and that would be the time I would think that you would want to help other local businesses and start doing cross promotions and
Absolutely.
stuff like that.
And we'll help you. Call us. You'll come on the show.
Yeah.
Seriously, small businesses, hear us rise.
No, there's a power behind cross promotion.
Yes.
I was doing something for my daughter's volleyball league, and I just hit all these local businesses up, and I said, okay, we're going to promote your business to all the parents. They get whatever type of discount or whatever day that you guys do anything special, and we're going to give them the special parent discount.
Yeah.
And I want you to take this sign right here, and I'm printing out these signs. They're huge with Allegiance Volleyball's name on it. And if they bring their receipt over to us, then they get a free volleyball lesson. And I'm telling you, you would not believe the girls that have come to them for that. And it didn't cost anybody a dime.
Totally.
One business helping another business.
Exactly.
This person knows that this place over here, when they drop their daughter off, is going to give them $20 off an oil change. So it's 5 minutes from that place. So why not take their little special parent discount and come on over there? It's the best idea ever, because, the first thing you have to really cut is your marketing budget.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
There's this thing that I found recently. I'll have to get you the name of it. I cannot remember it off the top of my head right now. But it's a bartering system through businesses. At first I was like, okay, whatever, right? You're not getting money, right?
Yeah.
But then I started actually looking into it, and it's actually really cool because all these businesses do this bartering system through this company, and they essentially have their own version of money, but that it isn't money. And so, like, all these big restaurants do that, all these big corporations do it. They started naming companies that do this, but it's cross promotion in the end. Like, these companies all work together, so they go, oh, we work with this person, call them. And it's this big brand saying they work with you. And it's actually a super cool, it's a nationwide concept. It's not anything new. It's been around for years. But it's something I'd never heard of before. I'll have to get you guys the information. It was so interesting. I'm totally thinking about doing it because
and it builds so much momentum. I mean, think about it. It's a full circle of all different types of versatility of different types of businesses helping each other. I mean, that's got to build a lot of momentum.
Definitely.
And there's some of it that's not money. So when you're thinking, I got to pay this bill, I got to pay this bill, you have this credit over here to use with these companies.
Oh. Because you've already provided a service.
Yeah.
So you're gaining like credit.
Essentially.
Absolutely.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept. When you think of doing things at a discounted price for somebody, you essentially get the money back.
That is true. You do.
Yeah.
So what are you going to offer? Your branding stuff?
I think we'll do the branding. Yeah, because I can hit a couple really big companies and then be able to put them on.
Wow. I want to ask you this. I'm going to open Pandora's box.
Ooh.
Why? What about the family photos just turned you off? Was it the chaos that you had to deal with?
I mean, we're not going to judge you.
No, I love kids. I'm super good with them. When I do them, people are like, God, you're so good at this. I'm like, I know. Like, I am. It's not that.
I do this for a living. Don't tell anybody.
To be honest with you, it's more of when you do family photos, it's the mindset. When you do family photos, you got to do them at the end of the year.
Right.
You have to. They're an obligatory thing. You're not doing it because you're dying to get the photos taken. You're doing it because you have to. You got to do the Christmas cards.
Kids are getting older.
Kids are good. Yeah, you got to refresh that picture on the wall. It's obligatory. Well, my branding is not obligatory. Yes, you want it for your business because you want your business to grow. My boudoir is not obligatory.
Right.
You want to do the pictures because you want to feel good.
Right.
So I prefer to do things that involve, I want this, then gotta do this.
And Timmy in his ugly sweater his mom
right.
made him wear, where she's licking her
know
thumb.
That they were screaming the whole way to get to pictures.
And
I mean,
dad
every
in
time.
the picture or son in the picture was like, do we really have to?
Like, they didn't want to be there. The whole ride there was chaos and horrible. And
mom is there like,
Yeah, because she just wants everything just to be perfect.
And her hair's flat by the time she gets there. So.
And she's like licked her lips so many times, lipstick's gone.
It's gone.
And so she's like, hold on. And so it becomes it's a mode of I've got to get this done. And I really have decided in my life I want to do things people want to do,
right?
Not what they have to do.
Well, the ambiance that you created for the family photos for this year, people are going to really want to go out there and do that. That is just amazing.
I'm excited.
I got to sign up for next year.
I'm
excited.
That's why I did it that way.
These aren't going to be normal family
photo taken.
This isn't going to be normal family pictures with our group.
It's never supposed to be.
No.
Well, and that's what's beautiful because I don't do them very often. I don't get the typical, crap, I gotta get this done. Kind of mentality.
Yeah.
I get like, oh, that looks fun. Let's do this. So, like, when you offer something a lot like that, you get okay, we gotta get this done.
Yeah.
I don't offer enough of it to get those people.
Yeah.
And I'm not, to be honest with my prices aren't low enough to get those people.
There you go, guys. She's expensive.
That's very true.
Worth every dollar.
Worth every penny, though.
Tiffany, tell our audience where they can find you.
My website is www.lanzamanage.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm even on TikTok.
She is on TikTok.
Oh,
she makes some fun TikTok videos.
Haven't in a while. I need to go back.
I'm about
She's
to
like,
make
you're
one.
not on TikTok?
I know. I got the itch.
Everybody
I'm
should be
about
on
to.
TikTok.
I think I'm gonna make my tortoises a page. Not gonna lie.
No, you need to make you a page
Freaking
for your businesses and have fun with it because it is the funnest social media that exists.
She's got tortoises.
Don't judge me.
I'm excited for your tortoises. I
They're
want one.
bomb. Oh, wait for about 4 to 5 years. I'll have some babies.
Okay, I want one.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Up next, we're gonna have Taylor Munnerlin, and y'all stay tuned. She's a little hottie. She's got a lot to say. See you.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio. Because truth still matters.
And welcome back to Women's Empowerment with Nicole Giddens and my co-host Brooke White. We have Taylor Munnerlin here. She is the founder of Anodia
Consulting.
Anodia.
Yes.
What does it stand for again?
It stands for the keeper. The
Go
keeper of
ahead,
the
all these
crossroads
fancy
and the
words.
gates.
What? Wait, what?
So it's for the keeper of the gates and the crossroads.
Oh.
So like crossing paths.
She's a goddess, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just a Greek term.
Okay.
It's not an actual goddess. It's just a Greek term.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's
you're the goddess.
Well, there you go.
But yeah,
There you
no. So it's Joe Smith and I. We decided we both talked one day about how we wanted to start consulting businesses, not actual marketing for them, but showing them how to market better, where to save their money, where to put it, great promotional ideas, stuff like that. So we started talking one day and decided that we actually had the same idea. Instead of separating, we actually decided to join together because we're totally opposite people. Totally opposite things. And, You know what I mean? So what I have,
together,
he doesn't. What he doesn't, what he has, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it fits together so well.
That's great.
We even share the same email.
Oh,
That's how one would you talk to one person, you talk to both of us at the same time.
Yeah. That's
really
good. It's very important to be able to mesh with. If you're going to partner with them
You
like
gotta be able to
that,
mesh,
you
yeah.
got to really be able to mesh.
Get along for sure.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
great.
Joe's an easygoing guy.
Oh,
I know
he's
Joe.
awesome.
Shout out to Joe Smith.
Yeah,
What's
you're
up,
gonna
Joe?
introduce
He just
us.
hired me to do his PR at his car dealership.
Nice.
I'm going to go up there next week. Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Thank you for that. No. So when you say you're going to go in there and teach them the marketing and stuff, so walk me through that. So a company reaches out to you guys and says, okay, we want you guys to come out and help us with increasing our social media presence, or
So we would go out there and we would teach them how to do it. We would show them really good promotional ideas that would work for them. what's cool about it is, so say like a company, most companies when you go to a marketing agency and things like that, they're like, oh, we're gonna spend this money promoting on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. A lot of companies, sometimes that doesn't work for them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? It's what works for one is not going to work for the other, and that's where we come in and it's like, hey, this is actually the outside, like the out of the box idea that you should try. You know, something that catches their attention. Like if you're a pool company, take a picture, like instead of just picturing the pools, like taking photos of the pools,
right.
Put a hot girl in it. You're gonna stop a ton of guys. I'm not
That'll
kidding.
work.
But am I right?
Taylor's like, and I'll go on a float and I'll lay right in the middle of that.
But am I right though? You know what I mean? Like you're gonna scroll, any guy's gonna stop, and he's gonna be looking at a chick, and then he's like, "Oh wait, this pool man."
Oh, it's a pool
What is it?
advertisement.
The pool is awesome. Yeah.
Families. Can we have a pool boy in the background for the
Hey,
female?
for the
Yeah,
women.
there you go. Exactly.
What about us?
Right. But you know what I mean?
I
Like
wanna see a
different
woman.
ideas like that that are very outside of the box.
A
that
pool guy holding a
catches
little
their
tray.
attention.
Actually, that is a really
That's
good
a really
idea.
good idea.
Like a
You know what I
woman
mean?
in
Women
her
are like,
flow with a
yes.
big hat and the pool guy with the tray. With a
I'm
Sure.
loving it.
Exactly.
Any pool companies
And
out
that's
there.
I
why-
already want a pool, so.
I mean, I
That's
know a
free
pool
advice
company,
for
so
you.
yes, we're good one. But yeah, so it does that, and what's awesome with him is he's really good at like the financial and the structure side.
Yeah.
So we have like our creative side and
And
the
the
structure.
accounting. Well, that was one of the things that we read in a psychology article that women are more creative.
Yeah.
So there
I already
you
knew it.
have it. It said it in the article, so it's got to be
It's
real.
true. I mean, I knew it, but they said it too.
Yeah. And I'm smart too because I already knew that without anybody telling me.
Even if we're all three
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh my god. No, I like that organic marketing. You know, a lot of different marketing companies, and sorry guys, but what they do is they just have that one proposal,
Yeah.
the portfolio. They don't really even research the brand. They just know that they're a new brand, they're an upcoming
Right.
brand, and they slap their logo on this heavy proposal and add all these bells and whistles, and it's not cohesive to their
Mhm.
brand at all. I mean, sometimes it can work, and they use words like determinized marketing and all this other stuff when really it can't be determinized marketing if you're using the same proposal
Right.
as a car dealership than a boutique.
so many
Yeah, it's
people-
two totally different
Yeah.
things.
And like so many people, like businesses and stuff, like when they advertise and things like that, they don't want to go so much out of the box because there's so many people that get offended by everything. Don't.
That's true.
Who cares if people get offended?
Everyone's
You
going
may
to be
lose
offended
the
about
cut-
something.
Some people might not buy from you. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get a ton more people, and your thing's gonna get shared because a guy's gonna start sharing that post of that girl in the pool, and then your logo's still on that thing, and it starts trickling, and it's free advertising from that. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Don't
you
worry
know
about
what
people
to
think.
say and what not to say to people, though,
Yeah.
right? You know, there's
It's about
there's
going into a
there's compass.
situation, reading it,
Yeah.
knowing who
Read
your
the
audience is,
client
of course.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's like a
product.
construction company, do a calendar with
Yeah,
women
what's
in the
up
men's
with
job.
that?
Yeah, what's up with this
Oh, okay,
calendar?
so the calendar, we got it pushed back for now.
Okay.
So we have a,
So it's
we
still
have to
on
pick
the
a new day.
books.
We have to pick a new day.
I want March.
We're gonna be in a construction calendar.
Just throwing that out there.
But yeah,
Tasteful.
it's a great idea. You know what I mean? And it's guys are gonna keep that on their desks
Well,
because it's like
yeah.
hot women doing their job.
I want a hard hat in mine. I want to wear a hard hat.
Just
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't-
you have to. It's safety.
Yeah.
You gotta have your protection.
That's why.
I mean, I'll be wearing other stuff too.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of calendar.
No, it's not provocative.
A little maybe. I don't know.
Just,
Wait till you
well,
get to March.
know,
No.
using a little bit of our femininity.
Oh,
It's
I can't
okay.
wait.
It's okay. Okay, we got her picture on the screen right now.
Oh.
She was in a music
look at
video.
you.
No, I love that photo. It was
Girl.
so good. Nick Dees actually took that.
Say,
Baby got
Isn't
back.
it?
baby
Baby
got
got
back. Can we play it? Let's play
Hey,
it.
boys. No, I didn't send him the video because I didn't know. But the video has been distributed onto the Edge Radio
Nice.
Network's page,
Okay,
so you
yeah, it
guys
came
can
out in
find it on
April.
there. Yeah, and Hold On Hollywood is such an amazing band, and they're nationally known. These guys,
Yeah.
she's like in a real deal.
MTV,
MTV.
baby.
Oh
What
my God.
happened to MTV? You don't even
I don't.
know.
It's not even music
You weren't
television
even
anymore.
born.
No,
Yeah, I was.
What year
I
you
was
born?
around.
You weren't even born. Call her out,
She's
girl.
so young.
Fine.
I mean, I wish
I'm
I
cool with
was
that.
her age. I'll trade you.
But I was around when it was just music videos, and then they started
Yeah.
adding in like
Really?
that
You
real
remember
TV,
that?
and I was like, oh, I don't
I
like
can't
it.
handle all
That's what I
that.
would get ready to in the morning.
We need to bring that
Always.
back.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'll be in every single video. I'll be there for you. I'll take one for the team.
Same.
Like, there's a catch. I have to be the main person. Everyone.
All of them. They're shipping
Yeah.
in. That's our kid.
No, Hold on Hollywood. That's a really good song too. I love it.
It's such a cute song.
It's such a
It
great
is such
video.
a cute song because it's supposed to be like, you know, like based off in like when you're younger and you're innocent, you know, and you want to call up your friends or like your date and go to the movies and different things like that.
Aww.
The cutesy stuff.
Got a
Instead of,
50s
let's go to a
vibe.
bar
Yeah.
and that's your
In
thing
game.
every time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a 50s
loved
kind
it.
of theme.
That's
to
awesome.
it.
Yeah, Jackie did my hair, or not my hair, she did my makeup so cute.
Yeah, you can
and then
tell,
my friend
yeah.
Jen did my hair, so it was like full pin up.
Yeah.
Super
Shout
cute.
out to Jackie Mua Parker.
Oh yeah.
She does
MUA.
makeup artist.
Well, I mean,
Mwah. I just go mwah. Jackie mwah Parker. No, that's what it looks like. It says.
That's funny.
I thought she did that on purpose.
Maybe.
We need to ask her.
She has MUA
We'll have her
in
on
it
the
because it's
show.
a makeup artist.
Yeah, I thought it was like mwah.
What?
I thought it was a great idea.
Okay,
No. She's
Prince.
done my makeup several times, and she does
So
a
good.
really, really good
She did
job.
ours for the award show.
Yeah, and then
That's
Hold
cool.
On Hollywood won the award that night, right? Yep.
Yeah.
They're a
No, they
good
won the
band.
award for top rock band. Their the song is actually in the top 40 of Billboard charts,
Nice.
that's huge.
That's huge.
That is really huge to
Yeah.
be top 40.
I
Yeah.
bet you wish MTV
Used to
was
be
still
on the
around.
Billboard.
You'd be like,
Like, yeah.
everywhere right now.
Huh?
But you wish MTV was still around. You'd be like the it girl,
She'd be on it.
like the Aerosmith video that had a Alicia Silverstone.
Oh,
in it.
that's
Everybody
you,
knew
girl.
who she was.
That's
you know?
you.
Anyway, so I love that you have raised money for charity too. So tell our
Oh,
audience
yeah.
about the event you just did with Outlaw Dave.
Oh yeah, we did the Boots for Troops at Exit 73.
Oh, nice.
We paired they work a lot with Boots for Troops, so we chose them for veterans.
Yeah.
It was perfect because it was right after 9/11, things like that. It was a huge turnout. There was probably around 300 more people throughout the whole
Nice.
night. It was
Yeah,
a really good turnout for a Tuesday.
I
Oh,
talked.
it was
Yeah,
a Tuesday. Wow.
I talked to the guy that does the showcase. He did
Yeah.
y'all's silent auction,
Okay.
and he said, yeah, people were just ready to
I
get out.
convinced him. I went to
Everybody
him
had
and
such a
the bull
good
riding guy, and I was
time.
like, "Hey, can we do it like longer? We stay longer."
I
So we did. He stayed like another hour.
was like, yeah, Taylor ran that event. He goes, oh, the host? I said, no, the host is with the mostest. She ran that
She
whole
all
event.
did it.
That was her event.
Well, a lot of the help was Exit and the things. But yeah,
Mhm.
putting it together with them. It's pretty fun though.
That's
I
awesome.
loved it.
Sounds
I love
fun.
it.
And Outlaw Dave is such an icon too. I
Yeah.
don't know if I mean, I remember him.
Oh, I remember him.
From KLOL
Yeah.
days, and
Oh, yeah.
he raises a lot of money for charity
Mhm.
all the time. You guys do a lot of stuff together, don't you?
Yeah, we
Co-host on
started-
his show, and
We started collaborating a lot with each other. So like when I have things, I'm bringing him north, and bringing me down the south way.
Nice.
Perfect.
nice.
I'm very excited about it. We have a lot of interesting things coming.
What you guys got coming up?
Yeah. Can you give us
You
a sneak
can't-
peek? Come on.
No, there's like a lot of.
come
Don't
on.
tease
No,
us.
we want to. So the platform that I want to do, the radio platform, things like that. I want him to work with me on that. There's a few different things we want to do. We want to start doing a lot of huge events together.
Same.
So, and that radio platform is gonna be.
That they're gonna make a brand cohesive to something like iHeartRadio.
Love.
It's gonna be amazing,
It's a
Awesome.
platform for radio shows and stations.
and it's a
Nice.
realistic
the
expectation of
edge
with
under
Outlaw
it.
Dave.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's such a good look. You know, if
He's such an awesome
people can
person.
still remember,
Such a great business.
Right.
yeah, in that voice.
He made his impression.
I know. His
Oh,
voice,
yeah.
literally, anywhere we are, somebody would be like, "Is that Outlaw Dave?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Without
you
even
can't.
seeing him. A lot of people don't even know what he looks like, and they
You
know
hear
it
the
by
voice.
hearing him.
Mhm.
He
Yeah,
definitely has a very distinguishing voice.
yeah. Whenever I do stuff with Sam Malone, people say the same thing. It's just that voice that stuck with you through childhood. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
can't
Just
forget
like,
about it.
I remember
Yeah.
him. I remember the Sam Malone show in the
Yeah,
morning.
104 KRB. I made
Yep.
a lot of mixtapes in my
Him
Sam
and
Malone
Maria,
show.
wasn't it? Or Maria.
Yeah, Maria Todd.
Maria
He
Todd.
was cracking me up. So we were at lunch a couple days ago, and he said Maria Todd would come to work with her from Riches or something, and her eyelashes would be off, and she'd be splattered with glitter, and everything. They're about to start their morning show. She hadn't slept yet. He had some funny stories.
Oh man, that's what we put
I don't
ours
miss
to.
the nights where you
He
don't
said
sleep
that's
much.
his second wife or something like that. That's cute.
The work
yeah.
wife.
The
Yeah.
work wife. The
Back in
work
the
wife.
day. Yeah. You can do that
That
now.
has to watch out. That competition now.
He's good.
He's
fine.
cool.
Yeah, we probably don't want to express that to him too much.
No, I take it back.
All right, we're gonna go on break, and when we come back, we're gonna keep picking on this girl right here. Y'all stay tuned.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Hey, this is the Talk About Unity show where I bring the talk.
And I bring the unity.
And together we talk about unity. Unity is what matters.
Come on.
And right now in our country, that's what we've got to do. So we do that here at Talk About Unity on the Edge Radio Network. Be with us every week.
It's going to be awesome. It always is. And I tell you what, the more we seek first to understand, then be understood, we make progress.
And we like to do that. And that's why everybody's on the brink. We love what we do at Edge Radio because everybody's on the edge. We bring them back from the edge and we bring the unity. So we're just glad to Edge Radio Network every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Talk about unity because here at Edge Radio Network, truth still matters.
Welcome back to Women's Empowerment with Taylor Munderland, our guest today. She's so
I think we're all three fantastic blondes over here.
Brooke White.
Got some bombshell blondes.
Brooke White just sounds famous.
Oh, thanks. Well,
It does. It really does. Like such
yeah,
a-
she was on American Idol. She had to go and steal that, didn't she?
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
there's
it sounds
another
so
one?
famous.
Oh, man. Well, hold on
She's-
to that.
I mean, but she's not me.
I mean, I didn't know that. So you're your
Just
own.
saying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so on break, I asked Taylor what else we could talk about, and she is
I'm the worst person.
very, very single all the time.
All the time. All the time.
That sounds so bad. Remember, like when you told me about the Bachelor
well,
thing?
you're so young, and I love that. You know, you don't feel like you
You're
have to
bachelorette.
settle, and you're very
Good for you.
picky.
My career
and-
comes first and my kid,
Amen.
Yeah,
but already been married. Didn't have the best
yeah.
experience.
You got married really, really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not have the best experience. But I don't,
Yeah.
I don't need that again for now.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
There really isn't. I mean,
Mm-mm.
hey, I'm single too. And I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Throwing
you're
that out
having
there.
a good
I'm
old
like,
time.
I know, I'm like embarrassing on it. I'm like that person that will trip. I literally broke my tailbone
What?
on a date like a month ago.
Oh.
Like right
What?
before, it was literally the day before the Boots for Truth thing for the Freedom Fest. I went to Freedom Fest with a broken tailbone because I was like, I'm not missing this show.
Oh my,
she's
dedicated.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Take the pain. But that was worse than having a kid. Like I literally couldn't turn. Imagine. I couldn't sit. Nothing was comfortable.
What's your tailbone?
I mean,
it like broke went to the side, and I was like, and I was playing darts on a date, and I wasn't even drinking yet. And I take a step back, table leg was right there, and I stepped on it and went down. It was either hit my head or leaned forward, not thinking, oh, hey, I just exposed my tailbone.
Oh, my God.
I didn't feel it at first.
Right.
I was in so much shock. Holy moly. Like an hour later, that was the most excruciating.
Did you stay on the date?
I know. That's what I want to know. Did he take care of you?
She's like, and then Jaeger bombs.
I want to know what he did.
I know. I drank after that. Yeah, I was like, I need shots now. I do not want to feel this.
So, he's like, here you go.
Fireball. So,
that's a
I medicated with alcohol for a few days just to like not feel that.
Oh
not
my!
Great. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You can't do anything about that.
You can get like surgery to get it removed, but like I was not doing that.
Did you hear from him again?
Bad.
Yeah, did you hear from him again?
Yeah.
She goes, yes.
Of course.
I'm intrigued. I've never had. I haven't dated, so I've just either been in a married or in a relationship.
Give Brooke some dating advice.
No, because none of it.
I'm the worst person for dating.
Should you eat spaghetti on a date?
I'm not. Well, I'm eating lasagna.
I mean, even
it's messy.
My thing is
I do not care what the food. I mean,
I know. Eat whatever you want. If I'm a mess, that is
this
perfectly
girl's
fine.
Eating.
Yeah, like my favorite saying is, I could eat a bowl of water with a fork before I ever care what anybody thinks about it.
That's exactly how I feel.
I mean, you're gonna be messy later on, so if they don't like you, then eat that burger.
Oh, that was like me. I was like, I'll take a burger. Everybody else got a salad.
A bacon burger.
And bacon, always.
No,
bacon.
I'm like not even the burger person. I'm that person that will eat like the fries with the cheese and everything on it,
the
like
bar
brisket
food.
And stuff, and then it's like like sour cream. You're like, oh, sorry, no kidding.
I got approached by this guy. This a long time ago. I'm a very happily married woman. Shout out to my hubs.
Hey, Jed.
A long time ago, this guy, he approached me, and I was acting like he was flirting with me. He was good looking, so I was talking to him, and then he said, you gotta meet my friend. And I was like, what? Yeah, I'm trying to hook him up with a nice girl like you, and I'm married, and I'm thinking, well, where's your wedding ring? But he was married, so I mean, at least he didn't take it that far. So he sets us up, and I'm with this guy. Guy shows up, bless his heart, and I mean, kind of dorky, and we go to this place called Stephen Cookies, I'll never forget it, and they had a 5-pound lobster tail.
You did that?
I ordered.
She ordered the whole thing.
It was like a
You're
$60.
the person that ordered the lobster.
It was a $60 lobster.
That's so bad.
60, 65, something like that.
I would not order. See, my thing is on my
Needless
day.
to say,
I'm not
you
gonna
call
order
me
anything
back.
I wouldn't get myself.
He said, no, she didn't. She went straight to the top.
We're getting your cute ass friend to set you up on dates when you look
You're
like
gonna
that.
get your wallet taken quick. Oh my God.
He didn't look anything like the picture he showed me. Nothing. I mean, I don't even know why. I mean, girls gotta eat.
I will not.
Girls
do
gotta
dates.
eat. You
better be.
I can't even justify spending $60
A girl's
on
gotta
lobster.
eat.
I'm like, holy moly.
Have you ever
frugal though? You know what I mean?
Have you ever been on a bad date and then just left?
Yes.
Tell me about this because I might need it. It's gonna happen one day. I'll start dating.
I tried a dating app.
I have never done dating apps. I won't do them.
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay, so
Gotta go to the bathroom.
I tried dating, and there's two. I can give you stories for days on that.
Oh
man.
She's like, oh, I've done that several times.
No, I just. I mean, we all did. We're humans. We're adults. Who cares?
True.
I did have one time. I tried that. I tried a couple different dating apps. I didn't like them, so I tried Plenty of Fish on Sub2. Within 3 minutes, somebody asked me if I was into pegging, and I was like, I deleted it right away. I will never touch
pegging.
I'm out of the game. I don't know.
What is that?
It's where a girl puts on a strap on and.
Oh.
I was like, nope. 3 minutes into that, nope. And that was just from first message, and I was like, whoa.
What?
Yeah. So.
Negative.
I did not like that, but
she goes, I did not like.
But I did have a different day. The guy, he lied about his height.
Oh no.
He was my height, and I was in heels when he showed up, so he was shorter than me.
That's fun.
And full blown country accent, like it was just. luckily I had my friend meet me there. I texted my friend. I was like, hey, you're at the bar near her, right? So her and her date showed up. And then I texted her and was like, hey, I need you to like get me out of this, you know. So her date was like, her boyfriend was like, oh, don't we need to take you home?
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah,
I'd always have backup.
I was only there for like
hey,
45
call me
minutes.
at this time, and I'll act like there's an emergency.
He wouldn't
that
stop
just happened
talking
if I
about
wanna get the heck out of
hunting.
there.
It was just like nothing against hunting or fishing, but like dude,
You had nothing in common with the
It's
guy.
a first date.
No, you don't.
Dude, I love fishing. I
Yeah.
love outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah,
you know, I'll
but
do
not
all
the
that.
first date.
But it was just like full blown that the
Yeah.
height thing. I was just like,
Why
I don't
are
like
you
to look
gonna
down
lie
to people,
about your
okay?
height.
I don't want to
why
look
you
down
gonna,
to
you,
people.
you know people are gonna see you. Why are you gonna lie about your height?
Which that's what I don't understand. I mean, you just need to
I
put
mean,
it all out there.
Short guys are cute too. I'm just saying, but why are you gonna lie when you know you're gonna see that
Just own
person?
up
That's
to it.
silly.
Exactly.
It wasn't. See, I probably like. I can't.
You're
I can't do the short
automatically a
either. I
liar.
can't.
I'm
Like,
5'2".
yeah,
If
I'm
you're
5'4".
as short
I
as
love.
me-
I like taller. Like at least taller than me. If I can't wear my 4-inch, 5-inch
Thank you.
heels around you, where I still look up at you, or at least like
Yeah.
you know by like an inch.
I'm just
But I
saying.
can't.
No. I know.
I would say like 5'9" is my limit. I think that's perfect because that's like me. With
She said, I got it all
She gonna
figured out.
look at-
Oh, no one's next to me, so I can wear
I'm
whatever
not
heel
the
I
best
want.
for dating advice to answer your question.
Well, I'll call
Which
you
is
if
why
I
I'm
need
still
some
dating, you
And
know.
don't go on Plenty of Fish.
Don't,
No.
no, please don't. I mean,
Oh
I've never
God,
done it, but
no, that was. I don't know. I'm
Ooh.
so scarred.
it's PTSD, I hear. I mean,
He asked me that and I looked it up and I was like, nope.
no.
Like, what does that mean?
gross.
No.
So then you just come straight out the door with that one.
Mhm.
I guess
First
you figure,
question.
you know, not too
First
many
question.
people are going to be into that kind of thing. So
See.
you just need to nip
Yeah,
it at the
we'll get 'em
bud.
out right
You need to
now.
get on Craigslist
Grab
for
your
that
consensus.
stuff.
I mean, I do believe in
Send out a
dating apps
survey.
that, I do believe like on dates and stuff, get out like what is, you know, like your issues. Like, why not let it all out?
Like, what's your
Not
story?
issues like that, but like, you know what I mean?
Why are
Like,
you
I'm
single?
a very intense personality.
Okay.
And I let people
Same.
know that right away. I'm like,
Same.
I'm gonna keep it
you're
like it
aggressive.
is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straightforward with you.
Yep.
You do something stupid, I'm gonna laugh at
I'm
you
gonna
and
tell
I'm gonna
you.
say it. Same thing, like, best dating advice I could actually give you, relationship or whatever, is if you're getting in a fight or something that bothers you, instead talk it out. You know, put it to the side. You don't
Yeah.
have to fight in front of people.
Table it.
Oh yeah, this one.
You know what I mean? Talk about it calmly. Oh, you know how this one ends.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Let it
so
out.
you talk about it, okay? And say if you can't, you still have something that, you know, a little issue that you need to do,
Take it in the bedroom.
take it in the bedroom, punish about it. That's where, you know, the fun comes in.
Okay.
I would say a different word about it, you know. but
Hey.
Three
it
words.
works.
3 words that can end a date like that.
Me?
Like a phrase.
Bye,
3
bye,
words
bye.
together. No, just think about it. Like 3 words you can say that can end
Oh,
a date
God.
like that.
I mean, there's so
3
much.
words?
It's not contagious.
Oh, damn. No, I would never. I would put myself out there
Think
like
about
that.
it. What else could you say?
Oh,
My,
God.
my doctor just called. I gotta go.
My water broke.
My water broke. You can do the kid one. That always gets them.
Oh, that's funny.
Y'all can't think of another one?
And
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
date.
Be creative here.
I don't date, so I don't know how to end
this
one.
is just for
I don't
the
start
This
'em.
is just for humor.
I have no idea.
Come on, you just
Break
said
your
how
tailbone?
creative
I
we're
don't know.
gonna break your
Actually, this
tailbone.
means I'm going to take care of you.
I love money.
Oh, there's.
I have none.
Oh, my God.
Do you have money? Oh, that's yours. How much money do you
Oh, my God.
Breathe.
All right, it's on you, right?
I can't. I don't know.
Can
No.
we split the check? Split the check.
You smell
You got
that?
this, right?
Gotta go. You could do it like this. Full on. Just gotta go. Sorry. No watch. But the time. Running out of time here.
Oh, my mom called.
They're not
Gotta go.
real.
They're not real. I don't think guys care about this these days.
No, they don't.
Did you see that post I like woke up and I was like on my chest and I was like, that felt so great. Like, how do girls with bigger boobs sleep on their stomach?
Oh, I
You know,
can't.
and I would sleep
No.
up. So how do you do it?
You can't. How do you do it? She didn't sleep on her damn stomach.
I do.
But then I started. You
cuddle
do.
my pillow.
But yeah, you
Tucked
can't sleep back. I throw the pillow.
She pops them up. It's okay.
I was like thinking about that and I started laughing at the fact of trying to imagine
They
somebody
are
laying
my
on their
pillow. What are you
stomach.
talking about? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are having fun. I crack myself
I can't
up.
breathe and it's hot.
Tell our audience where they can find you.
Facebook and Instagram for Taylor Munnerlin. On Instagram, you can also look at my show, and on Facebook for Falling in Between. And
Anodia
stay
events.
tuned. Yeah, Anodia Consulting and Events. So, if you follow my name, then you can
handle
just
your
find all my
marketing,
little trickle
promotional
things.
needs. And look for her for the new radio station she's going to be promoting with Outlaw Dave. You guys are going to be a powerhouse team on that. I'm excited to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, I
So
definitely
Outlaw
want him
Dave,
to be
I
a part of
want
it.
my own
show.
No, just kidding, Edge Radio. I'm just okay. Anyway, where can our audience find you, Brooke?
Oh, Facebook.
Brooke White.
Brooke White. My number 936-235-1163. Call me if you need a realtor.
Realty only, and you guys can
Yeah,
find
that's
me
true.
on
Don't
Facebook
call her
and
anything
on
else,
Instagram.
unless you want to date, 'cause she's single.
Don't go, I mean, no.
That'd be creepy.
I can handle all your public relations needs.
Yes, she's great.
Look at the people I know. Stay tuned for our next show coming up, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.